Hi, it's Diana, preparing to make some Turkish delight. My older child and their father made Turkish delight, which is one of the recipes I have. It was a very simplified version. So that was what I thought of as Turkish delight. It uses gelatin, it's quick. It was a recipe that was made for kids to be able to participate. The recipe I'm going to use is making candy. I haven't made candy in years. I used to make candy, not Turkish delight, but other candies with my mother around Christmas. And I loved it. So I'm like, ooh, I get to make candy again, but I'm also a little nervous because what I remember of making candy is it can be a very fast process. Like you wait and you wait and you wait, and then you got to go really quickly before it sets. And also that things are specific with temperature and all that. So I'm a little nervous. I just realized I say that a lot, but that's because I'm making things I don't usually make. And I'm nervous, but I'm gonna do it. And I know that making candy is something I enjoy, and maybe this year I'll make more candy. I'm gonna gather my ingredients now. I have gathered my ingredients. Okay, sugar, granulated sugar. Granulated sugar always plays a role in candy. All right, I'm gonna take out the word always. I expect it to, it usually does. Cornstarch, lemon juice. I'm gonna use bottled lemon juice instead of squeezed lemon juice. I don't know why I made that decision, but I'm gonna go with it. Cream of tartar, rose water, confectioner sugar, sugar and then sugar, water. I can show you the measuring cup. I haven't measured out the water yet. So that's pretty much my ingredients. And so Turkish delight, my experience with Turkish delight is that what I told you, that I had it when my kids were younger. I have been to Turkey, but I didn't eat Turkish delight there. It's called lokum in Turkey. It's not called Turkish delight, and I'm not sure if I got that pronunciation right. I listened to it. Hopefully I got it right. I have been to Turkey. I didn't eat Turkish delight, but I loved the food there. Breakfast was my favorite. I never thought of cucumbers and olives for breakfast, but it was great. Okay, I'm going to start. The cooking process is long. It's about 2 hours. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I get it right. This is kind of like making the marshmallows for bunny cakes and the red hot marshmallow squirters. I'm going to show you. Hold on a second. We're going to do the moving thing. I'm not going to be in the picture. Okay, I have the 2 saucepans. This one just has water right now. This one has water and the granulated sugar and lemon juice. The other things I have ready, I'm going to need to brush down the sides of the pan with a wet pastry brush. So I have a pastry brush with water, and I have my candy thermometer ready. I find that being prepared, especially in recipes, one, either I don't know what it's going to be, what the progress is going to be like, or recipes I think are going to be fast, to have stuff, to have things prepared, waiting, and ready. So that's what I've done. The next thing is to boil the water with sugar and lemon juice. And that's going to take a while. It needs to reach 240 degrees Fahrenheit on the candy thermometer. And then after that, I'm thinking things are going to progress kind of rapidly. A lot of long waiting, and then suddenly very fast movement. I'm whisking and boiling. I put it in like all at once before whisking, and it became a big clump, big hard clump. But now I'm whisking it, and it's okay, more boiling and whisking and rushing and wondering coming up. Okay, but then here's the cornstarch mixture. I just turned the heat on for that. Here is the lemon juice, water, and sugar boiling away with the candy thermometer. Eventually this goes in with this, with a lot of stirring action. Ooh, don't drop the camera. That's more important than making candy to me. Okay, so it said for the cornstarch part to stir or whisk almost constantly. I stopped for like not even a minute, and it got kind of lumpy, and it's all in the whisk. And I don't know if it's recoverable, but it's like the marshmallows. I'm gonna keep on going. They weren't kidding when they said that the cornstarch, let's see what it says exactly. The mixture will become thick and pasty. Okay. So they're not kidding. Not kidding. Thick and pasty. It is thick and pasty. And I feel whisk. Ooh, is the thing with candy is you're dealing with chemistry. I am not a chemist. I am not even very. There's a question like, why didn't my Turkish delight set up? Set up means why didn't it solidify? It's supposed to be kind of soft, but you should be able to cut it. And the answer is problems arise when cooking this mixture. So the use of an accurate candy thermometer is required. So I'm trying to be accurate because it matters with candy. And my mom and I made it. We didn't always use a thermometer. I remember doing the hardball stage, and that you get a glass of ice water and you pour some of the sugar syrup into it, and when it goes in, if it sticks together but still soft, it's like a soft ball stage, and then it makes a hard ball stage, and then it's like soft crack, hard crack. So when your mixture gets to, anyway, I was following directions, but I would have waited. Next time I would wait to start, because it goes like that. The cornstarch part, candy part goes hurry, 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 and then slow. And I'm going to be pouring the molten sugar mixture. It says it needs to be a certain temperature. It's kind of yellow, and it is, into the gloopy, pasty cornstarch mixture, and hopefully they will become one. All right, so far I think it's working the way it's supposed to work. It also is supposed to cool overnight, so I will not be finishing it today. I will be cutting it tomorrow. Okay, I'm going with it's done. I've taken it off, it being the Turkish delight. And it is off the heat, and I'm going to add the coloring and the flavor. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna guess it looks kind of yellow to me. It's supposed to be yellow. Okay. And now we're gonna add the red food coloring. 2 drops. Bloop. Bloop. It smells really good. 1.5 tablespoons into, I don't like to waste the drops, so I'm just getting it with the spatula. It goes, oh my goodness, all that, just, oh my, and I'm thinking perhaps 2 drops of red food coloring was too much. Well, this is a concentrated gel. I should have known better. Very thick. And they don't say gloopy. I think it says gluey. I'm gonna get into the corners. Why is it making that noise? Squeaky. Changed. Isn't it pretty? It's like translucent. Ooh. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, okay, well now it's starting. Hopefully it's good. What if I went through all this trouble and I did it poorly and it turns out to not be yummy? Well, it happens. You know, it happens. I can see, yeah, I can see you. Okay. Actually, I can see me. Good morning. Next day, Turkish delight. I've taken it out of the container. It was super easy. It was a little greasy because I sprayed it like it said. And it's holding its shape. So I'm going to show it to you. It's on a cutting board with powdered sugar. And I'm going to cut it. So there it is. And I'm going to put the, also, so this is kind of hefty. I didn't weigh it. Oh, maybe once I put it in a box, I can weigh it. But I thought, because when I read the part about Edmund eating 2 pounds of it, I thought, oh my God, that's a bunch of candy. But not that it's not, but I think it might be less than I imagined because this is not light. It's not light at all. I had to coat it. It's thick. It's like thick. It's big. Okay, I'm gonna hold up a piece that I didn't yet coat in the sugar. It's a beautiful color. Isn't it a beautiful color? I think so. I think this is too big. I don't know. I'm gonna say in the movie, which came out a long time ago, it doesn't seem like a long time ago until I realized how young my child was. When they showed Edmund eating the Turkish delight, I remember it looked like he's holding a pillow, and that was probably the camera angle, but the way he bit it, it was from this way, and that Turkish delight was huge. All right, I'm gonna go on cutting it, and then I'll come back when I'm tasting it. Hi, Turkish delight is all cut. It's all in a container. I'm outside on my porch. I'm gonna taste some. It is very pink, beautiful color, is sticky and wet. I'm not quite sure how I think I should have cooked it longer. Anyway, tasting it. It's very floral. All right. It's good. And the weird thing to me, because the rose is so strong, is that I can still taste the lemon, which is pleasant. Now, some Turkish delight, I believe, comes with pistachios in it. And I kind of wish I had tried that, but I didn't want to be too adventurous the first time I made something. But I put some pistachios on my plate. And now I'm going to eat them with it. Now I'm thinking about a lot of aspects of it, of it being Turkish delight, and how that goes with this story, because analysis is coming up. Bye. See y'all next time.